So I'm trying to tell y'all what we think the devil is not what you think it is. The devil is a level of consciousness. And I believe when they said that story about Jesus being tempted by Satan in the wilderness, it was in the wilderness of his mind. Does that make sense? I know everything in levels of thought are metaphoric.
Yes.
Okay, so when I had that experience, he told me, I said, what if I let these people drown? What if I'm just tired of helping them? Why did I let her drown like that? He's like, you tired? Look at all the people you saved. And then when I look, I seen all these people. Look, all these people you to help them, you to save them. They know you and doing all this, and you do all this for them. They do all this for you. Look at all these people. You don't think you did enough? I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of being beat up for them telling me to come save them. Like, I'm kind of over this shit. I'm tired, boss. Like, you done took a couple breaks, but breaks, it just doesn't work like that. The type of person you are, he said, it just don't work like that. Like, this is what you do. You stop saving some of these people. It will be like the sun not rising in the morning. And I said, well, what happens when the sun dies? I was that pissed. Nigga, well, what happens when the sun dies? The nigga just looked at me and I just woke up. One of my pupils that's in here, she said, you got maybe 3 days until the sun. If the sun dies, you start dying automatically in 7 seconds. We begin to lose oxygen. And what's that? Oxygen is breath. Breath is true spirituality. That didn't mean a physical death. That mean a spiritual death. The spirit told me one time years ago, I said, I don't want to do this no more. This shit is wicked. I never wanted to hurt her. I just wanted her to, whatever she was doing to me was going to happen to her. I never wanted to do that to her. They like, well, you know, she wished that you was dead. And I was like, damn, I would have never wished that on her. I never wish death on people. I think that's disgusting. But I will take your nasty ass thoughts that you got about me to the cemetery and let the dead know this was she cooking for me. Ogun, you see how this was she cooking for me. I never did nothing but try to help her. My hands is fucking clean. That's why I operate in good character and humility. It ain't got nothing to do with the fucking people that's on this earth. Spirit taught me humility. A spirit named Obatala taught me humility. That's why I tell people I learned these how you get on this Akashic space and hear these messages about these different audacity and these different emotions that I express on here is because Spirit taught me that. And they use people and through people to teach me these lessons. This is all an illusion. This is a fucking holographic illusion. How am I taking anything earthly with you, personal, in my real life, on my real soul level that I'm on? I want y'all to just take a few seconds to think about this shit. See, what they don't teach you about this real spirituality shit, it's all breath work. It's all you accessing transcendental states of the mind, quantum leaping from your conscious. I like to call it the slip and slide. It's all about, can you come in or can you come out? What depth of your emotion can you go through? Are you in your conscious mind? Are you in your subconscious mind or your superconscious mind? I'm not gonna fight you or knock you out to to save you. As my people say, you gotta knock them out to save them. I'm tired of knocking bitches out, boss. I was tired, boss. I don't want to knock nobody out no more. Not to save them, honey. So 2023, if your motherfucking light ain't already on and you ain't just coming for a remedy to fucking boost your recipe, you want a little sauce to season your shit, I got spices on sale. Because I'm going to do you just like they would do you back in the day. When Big Mama and them was out partying, having their liquor, smoking their reefer and their cigarettes, snapping their finger and dancing to music, they called a certain child out that room, come out here and do the funky chicken. You would come out and you'd do that funky chicken or you'd do that Tootsie Roll and they'd be laughing, yeah, look, I told you, girl, she be turning it up. And all the other kids be at the door like, you was out there, what was they doing, what was they doing? Many are called, but few are chosen. And when children are asleep and adults is doing adult things, you don't wake up the children to be an adult. Only a few of them will be called. And only one of them is chosen to come out to hit the funky chicken every now and again. So if you ain't the one hitting the funky chicken, I can't give you no information. I have nothing for you because my job is not to awaken you, because most of the time I'm awakening people, but when I'm doing it, it frightens them. That's not what I'm trying to do. My purpose is to enlighten you without frightening you. I'm trying to demystify the shit. I'm trying to show you that your mind is so motherfucking powerful. You don't need an implement but that motherfucker. What spell, nigga? You is the spell if you knew the biology of your human body. You have billions of volts of electricities and photons waiting to be shot at all times. You are a carbonated being, okay? Your thoughts become things, your words are alive because they are wrapped around carbon, which is old as time. You are the spell. You speak different languages. You have thoughts that exist in your mind, whether you realize it or not, is imprinted. And if you keep focusing on it, whether it's good or bad, it's going to manifest because you believe it should, because it's there. Why do you need a spell if you could take 14 seconds out of your life and hold a thought of what you want and create your reality? Why I need a wand? Why I need a herb for that? You are a plant. Why do I need, listen, this is higher consciousness. Some people are like, oh, she's a godless spiritualist. No, I'm not. I know God on that level. I don't need these tools. I'm everything that I'm going to pick up from the store. When I walked in this temple, you already knew who I was when I came in here. Respect to you in all spirits. I know my Ori is my first supporter before all deities. It brought me here. I came here in respect and humility. I came to learn more about me. I come to be family. I'm not against nobody I'm learning from. I'm a forever student. Y'all think I know all this shit? I don't think I know enough. Not because I want to know more. It's just because I know it. I don't know everything. Some people will tell you, oh, yeah, I know. I don't know everything. I'm just a child out this motherfucker. But to other people, I'm a master. But I'm just a child of the universe roaming. That don't mean I'm lost, but I'm roaming. I'm enjoying myself. And I keep telling y'all this is not my body, but I'm driving the fuck out of this bitch. And one day y'all gonna get that shit like, I know what the fuck she meant about that. Yeah, because it's really deeper than rap with this shit. Some shit so deep, I'm about to start having in-person classes. This is gonna cut down all the fuckery. See, I had a little moment where I wanted to give up. Everybody have a moment where they want to tap the fuck out, take a break or whatever. Spirit gave my ass 3 days. It said 72 hours. One day I slept most of the day. The next day I got drunk. And then the third day I woke up and I realized, damn, this shit is a hologram. Why is a hologram? This shit ain't even real. This shit is what I want it to be. So not only do I want to have this hive class, I need bigger classes. This is my hologram. I want bigger classes. I just started thinking bigger, bitch. I'm talking about big, bitch. Like, fuck 30 motherfuckers in this bitch. I got a classroom with fucking 2,000 pupils in this motherfucker. I'm meeting them twice a week. They come to see me. Everybody in his life, in my life, that comes to see me. You too. This shit work for you too. But they come to see me. They come to know me. The difference between me and everybody else, I believe every fucking thing the Spirit has ever said about me. Every message I have ever given you, whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck. That's what they said about you. I don't give a fuck what's going on with you personally. And don't nobody else either. That's why your shit hard, nigga. It's going to be hard to get the best of me 2023. All the fourth quarter is the pre-kickoff. But for the rest of my motherfucking days, they done got 39 summers, 39 winters, 39 springs. You're not going to get another fucking season. This the last quarter. Ain't no more amicable me being spiritual with you motherfuckers. It's dirty. These motherfuckers is crazy. They're dirty out here. And you got to be more careful. It used to be such a beautiful place before it was a trend. It used to be a level of respect here. You can't even be amicable no more. So many people being played with. We got to stop doing all this shit. I give the messages verbatim. Anybody get a reading, anybody get work from me, I give it to you verbatim. I don't give a fuck if you like it. I'm giving it to you what they said. I don't care about none of this shit. Some people ain't ready to hear that. Some people need a hug. They ain't never had one. Some people need people to care. They ain't never had that. And sometimes I lack that. Because I know this is an illusion. And sometimes I forget it is an illusion. And we got to be careful what we allow to imprint and what we be our illusion. What is it, our illusion? I woke up this morning and I seen my father also in a dream. And he was smiling at me. He like, you going to figure out what to do. You just watch. Just allow it to play out. Like you told us to let him watch. Just let him watch. He said, put a prayer of protection around yourself. Just pray about it. He was laughing at me. My dad had the goofiest fucking grin. He was laughing at me. He's like, I love you. I was like, I love you. And I looked and I was in the classroom for all of these fucking people. It was so big. All these kids in there. And I said, can you hear the sound of my voice? If you can hear the sound of my voice, I need you to be quiet and raise your hand. And I watched how many people did it the first time I said it. And somebody said, huh? I said, this ain't for you. Everybody that couldn't hear me, I want you to grab your things and I want you to leave the room. They said, why? I said, you're going to get a refund. We're going to send your money back. It was a pleasure bumping into you this lifetime. Give them their money back so they could fly home. They's like, what do you mean? Yeah, give your money back so you can fly home. This ain't for you. You can't even hear. You can't even receive. If you can't listen, you can't fucking receive. Ain't no man on earth, no priest has taught me that. Spirit taught me that. If you can't hear what the fuck I just said, how I'm going to keep you out of trouble, Renisa? That's what the spirit told me. His name is Sam. I didn't have a nice spirit guide. This nigga was like boot camp spirit medium 101. Brought to you by Sam. That's what we're going to call him. Sam. How can I protect you if you don't listen? Obedience is far greater than sacrifice. If you just listen to what I just said, you wouldn't have to be trying to figure out how to spiritually cleanse because I just told you not to go there. So people think when you in spirituality that you want to control them. Nobody gives a fuck personally about controlling you. This shit is exhausting. Any real spirituals will tell you this shit is exhausting because we deal with so much unnecessary bullshit. Trying to save people is hard integrating motherfuckers. I am not a healer because I don't want people stalking me for healing. I may know a few healing modalities that can get you where you need to go, but I am not a fucking healer at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm an integration specialist, and you ain't never heard nobody say that as a spiritualist, and they gonna bite off of it. But you heard it here first at the Akashic space. I'm an integration specialist. I just integrate shit. I take shit and make it sugar, and if you fucking with me, I can take sugar and turn it into shit. It just I just integrate shit. I take people that's broken and teach them how to rather be whole than good. That it's okay that you have to do bad things because sometimes they're necessary. And that's okay. You can't be a legend or a hero without having to do things that would be considered bad. What is necessary evil? I want you to be mindful of this. I want you to be mindful of your traumas. I want you to be grounded in who the fuck you really are. Who are you? Life is a fucking game. It's a game. And if you learn how to control your mind and the shit that you allow people to imprint on you, it's a game. If indigenous people, black people, Moorish people, whatever the fuck you calling yourself, black people, whatever, stop playing the game and created their own reality, it will be over. I'm switching a lot of my content to fan base. I will still be on Facebook. I will still be on IG for my charity and for the Akashic Space. All the upcoming class information will be held on the Akashic Space, testimonials, and funny memes. You can only buy my audio on Spotify. I've been hearing that certain places have been charging you guys for audio and you're not getting the proper audio. You're not able to unlock it. So I locked it so y'all can call and get your refund and pay it only to Spotify, the membership through the Akashic Space. Okay, so we can get that straight now. And I'll be talking with somebody on Monday. Today is 10/23 of 2022 at 5:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I promise you, Monday morning, I will be calling to speak with someone. I appreciate all the people in the different countries that's listening to me. Israel, it was so many places, Portuguese, so many countries all over the world, 30 different countries. I'm so excited. I'm just really excited about it. I don't even have words to be excited. This was my dream, to just be a mommy and a DJ when I was a kid. That was it. I just wanted to be a mother. I want to have a bunch of fucking kids, be in love like my grandpa and grandma was in love and how my mom and dad was in love. I just want to be in love and have a bunch of fucking kids running around me screaming, throwing house shoes and shit, cooking chicken, playing spades. Like, I didn't really have a big expectation for my life. All this shit is extra. Just me being able to be a grandma, a greasy ass granny, my locks is nappy, bait with bottles and flip flops and shit. That shit is just enough for me. I want y'all to always sit with that. That is enough for her. That's enough for me. All this other shit is extra. I love it. I appreciate it. I'm in deep gratitude for it. But it's extra. It's external validation. It's extra. I gotta be focused on what I got and what it is. This is a game. You gotta be grateful for what you have in order to hold on to it. You gotta want it more than other people want you to have it. As I speak to you, I speak to myself. You have to want this shit more than everybody that is against you, known and unknown, dead or alive, seen or unseen, that wants you to have it. You gotta want it more than them. You gotta want it more than them. You gotta protect it more than they want to destroy it. You gotta attract it. You are a magnet. Anything you hold in your conscious mind, you are attracting to yourself, whether you realize it or not. That's why I tell people, pray and be hopeful. They like, what is that gonna do? Listen, prayer changes things. I ain't never doubted the power of prayer. Anybody like, you listen, all these different religions are praying in different ways, just in different levels. It's different levels of thought. I respect all religions, their levels of thought. Some of them are lower on the conscious mind, and some of them are higher on the subconscious mind scale and the superconscious mind scale. It's based off of you and what is true to you, because that's all that matters. What is your truth? I had one of my people say, I found my truth. I said, woo, baby, this is deep. What is true to you? Did the creator, the most high, that's true, that's your most high, give you that truth? Or did you come up with that truth? Because whatever it is, you got to stand in it. So when I told the spirits, like, boss, I'm really tired of this shit. Like, if y'all got to get this shit out the way, bro. Like, I can't do both. It's too much going on. This is, y'all said, I'm an instrument. Check and make sure all my keys is working, or give me a tuning or something. Because listen, this is becoming a bit much. And they said, you know what? We'll decide who stays and goes. We'll decide that. We'll decide what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. But for now, you're going to continue to play. You're pretty good at playing. One of the best instruments we got, I must say. So they said one of the best we got, I must say. We're going to polish you up and send your ass out. And that's exactly what they did. Polish me up. I sat in the box a couple days. They played something else. Sent my ass right back out. That's what it is. When you allow whatever your most high, even if it's you, if it's you, it's on this level. Say you're on a super conscious level. If your most high is you and you are your own God, your own authority, never let a person master your thoughts. Never let them live rent free. Never let them build condos in your head. Express how you feel. Not from anger. Anger is the choice that we was hurt. Just express how you really feel. I told my motherfucking students, I'm tired, boss. I was sad, like, look, nigga, I cannot do this shit. Bro, I don't like really hurting people, bro. Like, do I know a lot of fucked up shit that fucking destroy people? Yeah. I do. That's nothing to brag about. It's not cool. It's easy to fuck up shit. You don't need no spiritual shit to tear shit up. You can do that physically, easily. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying my whole purpose is to come here is to help people, not hurt people. So why would I find pleasure in that? How can you find pleasure in suffering when you know how it feels to suffer? I don't want trauma bond with people, but if people knew the level of violence and trauma that I've been through and suffering and in a state of peace that I'm in, they'd be like, damn, nigga, show me how to do that shit. Nigga, put me in the game real quick, because that shit was fun. How did you even get there? I mean, how did you let go of all of that, Renisa? What did you do? And it's really like so easy. It's like changing the channel. You got to really be like, you know what? How long am I going to allow the darkness to have control over my light? I have a perfectly brand new day tomorrow. They did all this shit to me, and I'm still alive. I'm still capable. I breathed in real deep. I said, I could breathe. I could move. I'm in my right mind. Did they really destroy me? Spirit said no. I said, okay. So what I got to do? They said, show them everything that you really are. So I did that. That started in 2017. I started doing that. February 2017. My imagination was more important than my knowledge at that time. Now I got knowledge to go with my imagination. I'm deadly. I'm fucking dangerous. I'm telling you right now. I'm just giving it up. I want you to see. I don't want to hide it. I accept. I'd rather be whole than good. I'll say on that. I'd rather be whole than good. I know myself. I know who I am. To thy own self be true. They said, know myself. I do. I do. And I'm learning more and more each day. I don't cut that off. I'm always open to receive higher perceptions, but at this time, from my level of understanding, overstanding, and what I have lived through, I know myself. And if I wasn't myself, I wouldn't even deal with it. I wouldn't deal with me if I wasn't me. I was like, nope. I ain't even calling her. I don't want to fuck with none of that. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I wouldn't do it. Because if you're not ready to change and really become your highest self, if you're not ready to go from human to divine being, this is not the place for you. If you're not ready to question your reality and you have a level of cognitive disassociation, this is not the podcast for you. Log off now. This is not it. This is just hang up. And I appreciate you for listening. But this ain't it. Because I'm trying to tell you, when I tell you I have been to the brinks of my mind, I have been practicing samadhi since 2012. Over 10 years, I have experienced states of non-dualistic consciousness. I have experienced states where none of this earth shit even matter. Like, what is that? Oh, fuck. I've been to states of reality where it's nothing but atonement and bliss. So it's so much more out here than me being at odds with somebody on earth. I just want to do my soul mission I'm supposed to do and stay the fuck out of the way. That's protocol. That's my motherfucking protocol. That's why I take what I do. And that's why y'all get so much from this and so much energy from this, because it's really my passion. This is really what the fuck I do. It's my purpose. So you have to know your purpose. You have to know what it is that you really fucking do. You got to be present. I am whole. I am present. I am centered. I am grounded. I am empathic. I am the empath. You got to know when to be vampire. You ain't got to pull the 40 cal at church. You ain't got to pull the 40 cal at church. You ain't got to take the AK-47 to the doctor. You ain't got to pull your vampirism out everywhere you go. You know who to use that shit on when to use it. You ain't gotta be believed on evil all the time either. That's not power. It's not power. That's not power. Anything that you let control your mind is mastering you. So when a motherfucker gets you out of character, they've mastered you. You've made them your God for that moment or that day or ever how long you allow that thought to dwell. If you don't know how to cleanse and process your thoughts, this shit will sit with you and it will build intellectual property in your head. You gotta let people know how you really feel immediately. Release that and begin to move forward. Don't operate from anger. If the person won't operate on a level of being at peace with you, then you gotta show the fuck out. Then so be it. I'm not telling you to be a bitch or a simp, but I'm telling you if you sometimes you could just like resolve shit amicably. Like, you know what, bro, you right. Even if they wrong, bro, you right. Let me give you this and you go on your way. They still want to continue, bro, then that's when you go some other shit with them. Because listen, life is too fucking short to be surrounded by things that no longer serve you. It's got to be a level of sunshine some fucking where. You got to be more selective of what you allow to be around you. You got to be more selective to allow yourself to be an array of sunshine. We in a planet with motherfucking 3 suns. Allow yourself to be in one of them. You feel me? What is? Choose one. Shit. Be mindful of your power. Just be in your power. Be mindful. I got a couple audios I'm gonna download on here for y'all that I have been saving. And that's really what I wanted to give y'all the information. I also wanted to give the people that's with me here this information for class on how to just know yourself and how important knowing yourself and knowing who you really are can just save you from so many different things and so many different attacks. And just like, do you know who the fuck, nigga, this is me? Rah! Fucking, do you know who you fucking even dealing with? Sometimes you don't know who the fuck you dealing with. You gotta know, you gotta do the background check. You gotta be a little more extensive on the background check. You feel me? So, this is what I wanted to give y'all. No more overthinking, no more assuming negativity in your reality, no more saying words that don't serve you. Only positive words, only positive things. It sometimes is hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I speak to you, I speak to myself. Sometimes it's hard for me. Sometimes I gotta cuss this motherfucker out. They give me no fucking choice. I got to. All this love and light and shit, I can't keep just giving this out to the wrong motherfucking people. You about to get this gangster shit. All the fourth quarter except that flow, nigga. All that ISIS love, except that the dark ISIS. The fuck I'm on. All the fourth quarter, all of 2023 ain't nothing but pure. If you can't handle pure darkness and female any energy is satanic, it's receiving. If you can't handle pure darkness, I didn't say evil, then I said pure darkness. And I'm talking about like when a baby is growing inside of his mother's womb, darkness, or when a seed is and the ground is broken open and a seed is placed inside of the ground in the womb of the earth and covered over in water type darkness. When the fucking caterpillar go inside of the cocoon type fucking darkness. A well in the abyss type darkness. Then don't stay the fuck away from me because that's the type of time I'm on. It's time to get out of here. And some of the brightest lights is in the darkest places. Light comes from the void. The only way you can escape this matrix is by light. Everything is easier said than done, but the more you do less, that's the stress of the world. Suffering is led to by your attachments. What you attach to is what you suffer from. You have to learn how to be connected to everything yet not attached. When I heard Minister Farrakhan this morning say, I'm asking you for my help. I don't need you to help me. I have to stand alone and I will petition my father to send me help. When I heard him say that, my father loved Minister Farrakhan, like loved him. And I will wake up to many days listening to his recordings and his teachings and his videos. So I know a lot about Minister Farrakhan. Shout out to Minister Farrakhan. I hope he's listening. And when I heard that, I pinned it on my charity page. Like, I don't need a damn soul to stand with me. I will stand by myself. I have been doing it for years. Fuck around and find out. I have petitioned the Most High to send me help. I sure did. And that's exactly what I had did in my dream. That's exact what he said is exactly what the fuck I did. I said, I'm not going to replace nobody. Just allow them to go where they're supposed to go. I don't want to fuck I'm replacing or stopping or doing. I'm always open for business. Don't ever stop. I ain't going to never stop being open for business. They ain't going to allow that shit. It just ain't going to happen. Spirit, like, yeah, right. Get your motherfucking apron, wrap your head up again, hit the clock. The fuck is wrong with you? So never think that's ever gonna stop. That's divinely. And God told me to tell y'all before I get off of here, you not at war with me, you at war with him and her and them and those. And you will figure that shit out later. And I love you anyway. And regardless of whatever it was always love, and I always want you to be better. You know. Even after they spank your ass, I still want you to be better, and I love you. Have a wonderful day on purpose.